Now Twilight is hitting us pretty bad, and I don't know which is going to happen first. Complete loss of light, or my battery running out. So, without further ado, I shall take a seat here in Crescent Gardens, where I won't be disturbed, and very quickly, as you focus on whatever that is in there, I shall do my picks for UFC95. I'm going to start by saying that I'm not interested at all in the Per Eklund and Evan Dunham match, so we can forget about that. Paul Kelly versus Troy Mandalonis. Now Paul is 7-1, Troy is 3-1. Troy, of course, being from Tough, and Paul Kelly is actually quite a well-known fighter in the British scene because he's from Wolfslair, just outside of Liverpool, and being a bit of a supporter of them, I'm going to go for him. He usually wins by TKO, so I'm going to go for TKO in the second with him. Back to that horrible statue again. Neil Grove, 7-1. He's never been finished. And Mike C. Now I'm not going to embarrass myself by trying to pronounce his name, but he was a silverback involved with the MFS with Pat Miletich in the IFL. He's 16-3, and he wins mostly by submission. I'm hoping that he gives Neil Grove, his first true finish by submission. I'm going to go for it in round 2 because he might. The only thing I think he might struggle with is Neil's TKO attempts. Can be quite vicious, so I'm going to go for round 2. Move it, lady. Junior Dos Santos and Stefan Struve. Now, Stefan Struve, I know because he has performed at Cage Gladiators. In fact, I believe he holds the title. I could be wrong, but I believe he does. I think he will win. He is absolutely ginormous. I mean, tall. Just absolutely gigantic. No wonder he has the nickname Skyscraper. I'm going to go for him winning, but I think it might be by decision in the end. I think it's his debut, must be his debut, so I'm going to go for Stefan Struve by decision. Turning over my page. Do you know, I've been sat here for I don't know how long and nobody's walked past, and in the last 2 minutes a whole heap of people seem to be coming this way, so if I go quiet, that's why. Right, now that we're back to ourselves again. Terry Eatham and Brian Cobb. Terry Eatham, again, very, very popular on the English scene. Know him because he has been a referee at Cage Gladiators. I think he's probably fought there as well, but he's certainly been a referee. He's 11-2, usually wins by submission, loses usually by decision. His UFC record at the moment is win, lose, lose, win. So if he loses this one, I don't know if they're going to get sort of narky with him because they're cutting fighters left, right and centre who are not performing perfectly at the moment. So for that reason alone, I hope he wins. He's fighting Brian Cobb 15-4, 10 submission wins, and he's on a 9-fight winning streak. So I hope that Terry is out for a war, because that's what he's going to need to do to win this one, to break that 9-fight win streak of Brian Cobb. I don't know what I'm going to go for here, because they're both very big on submissions. And Terry Eatham, you see, loses usually if it goes to decision. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Terry Eatham in by submission in round 3. I'm going to go for a bar of some sort. Don't let me down, Mr. Eatham. Josh Koscheck and Paulo Tiago. Don't know why Koscheck is fighting so low down on the scale. He's 12-3 and his opponent is 10-0 with 7 submission wins. Don't think he's a can, but I have seen Koscheck in action, not live, unfortunately. I'm not going to London, which is a pity because this is actually taking place in London. So had I been going to London, I would have seen him live. Anyway, not a huge fan of Koscheck's behaviour, but I do like his fighting style. Again, his main win and loss comes both by decision. But I think he will finish Poirot. I do think he will finish. Give him his first loss and his first finish. I'm going to go by TKO because I was rather impressed by his recent sort of standing ability. That standing ability, of course, coming, I think, to Thiago Alves. I can't really remember. Damien Mayer and Chael Sonnen. Oh, Chael is speaking a load of crap, saying that both of them could take on Anderson Silva and win. You know, I like Sonnen, I do, but no, I don't think so. Damien Mayer 9-0, mainly submission, and he is absolutely fantastic. So I think that he'll win. I think he'll get Sonnen by choke in round 1. That will shut Sonnen up, and perhaps Mayer may move then one step closer to Anderson Silva. Nathan Marquardt and Wilson Govea. Nathan is 27-8, Wilson 12-5. Okay. Nathan wins mostly with submission. He has 15 submission wins. Loses by decision. Wilson 7 submission wins, and he loses by TKO. But he has beaten the likes of John Fitch, and recently he's finished Jason McDonald and Jason Lambert, both of whom I didn't think he would do. So I don't know. Okay, he's lost to Keith Chardine, so he should, in theory, lose to Nathan Marquardt, I think. I shall go for Marquardt by decision. But if Govea wins, that could be upset of the night. Okay? That could be upset of the night. Keep an eye on that one. Dan Hardy, 20